Okay.
Dude, you go brush your teeth or something?
No, my hair was like
Oh, I gotcha.
just down, whatever. Alright, so I guess just kind of look at it.
Dude, I say we like, yeah, and I say we just like, hey, like, introduce ourselves and.
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
So,
Alright. Hey, what's up, guys? This is Paul.
Hey guys, this is Tyler, and you're watching a review on the Mantis Blackbeard X.
We're going to start off with an unboxing real quick, just to see what all we've got with this. And I do want to say, full disclosure, I did get this directly from Mantis. So they brought it to me to review. But you know, I'm going to give a complete honest review, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, man, I think it's super important to note that we're going to be completely honest and unbiased as possible. But we do have some good experience with Laser Academy, and so far it's been super awesome. It's been a huge benefit to our training and some of the real world applications in which we use firearms and concealment and things like that. So
yeah, and we've actually we used the Laser Academy. It actually helped us get our CSO licenses. It wasn't like it's, you know, like what's the word? I mean, like, it was something that we could have done without it, but it definitely boosted our confidence when we were on the line, and you know, seeing how we perform versus like the other people that were kind of in the training as well. Like, we could tell like we were up there with them, so it definitely helped out.
yeah.
So go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, I think it's important to note that things like this are not a replacement for live training. They're not a replacement for range time and things like that. But hey, we're always looking to add more tools to our tool belt to be able to do different things in different situations. And that's what this is. It's not meant to replace anything. It's meant to just be another addition, another tool in that tool belt. So
yeah. Plus, with the cost of ammo, I mean, this is just something that, you know, we definitely wanted to try out and see how it worked.
cool.
But all right, getting to it. All right, so let's set this over here somewhere.
Got it.
All right, so let's see what we got. All right, I'll go ahead and set this aside for now.
So I'll hold this ball so that the camera can see it.
All right, so it looks like we've got a replacement bolt system.
Yeah, so this is what's going to be your replacement. It's going to replace your full bolt carrier system, and this is kind of the mechanism that runs the whole thing, right? Like, so this has got the reset system in it. This has got the actual laser that's going to project onto the target and going to show basically all the data as far as where you're hitting in reference to all that.
We got some instructions.
So this, guys, is, from what I understand, so this replaces obviously your magazine, which I think is awesome, right? So guys, if you're doing stuff like this, I think it's really important to note the rules, the firearms rules of safety still apply, and so you want to make sure that your weapon's clear. I would recommend that you make sure you don't have any live ammunition once you've cleared your weapon. You know, make sure it's not even in the same room. And this is actually really cool. I think it's a great idea because it still gives a little bit of weight to the firearm. Make sure that it
does got a little weight to it,
but it also makes sure that you know you're safe. You don't have a live mag in there. And this is this is a battery pack. It's rechargeable. It works off of a micro SD cable. And then, you know, this is what holds all the software. It's the battery pack, all of that stuff. So
software is in this one too?
Hardware.
Believe not. I mean, I wouldn't know. I mean, I don't know. See how it works. All right, so we got laser training. All right, so it says download the Mantis Laser Academy app.
A few moments later.
Oh, okay. So we actually have to go ahead and load up everything.
Sweet.
All right, so again, safety first. Just gonna make sure everything's clear. Yeah, everything's good.
no ammo in the room.
Yep. All right, let's go ahead and take out. All right. So what we're doing, we're just taking out the bolt system. And important note too, there's a couple buttons on here. One is for laser, and the other one's for steady. And then you got your windage and elevation on here too. So this is so you can sight it into laser with it.
So what is steady for?
Whenever you sight it in, it keeps the laser on. That way you can just line it up with
That way you can just bring the dot to the laser. That's pretty sweet, actually. That's a great, good thinking, Mantis.
Let's see.
Wow.
It makes
a
a
reset.
Oh, what?
That's cool.
Alright, let's see.
I like that they've chosen, and Mantis has always got a lot of cool ideas. I like that it's red because you can immediately visually look through your dust cover where your chamber would be and see the Mantis logo, see that it's red, and I mean you just kind of like know. You know the gun's clear, you know it's safe. Your charging handle's now the same color red. So I really dig the safety features that they've got. I like it.
Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and sight this thing up to just down the hall, just where it matches where my sight's at right now. And then we'll try some drills and see how it goes.
A few minutes later.
So this is actually, guys, a really good representation of the steady function. What's cool is you can tell you can actually access that without pulling the bolt carrier drop in out of the firearm. And what steady means is, as you can see, it's a steady laser. And the reason that's important is you can re-zero, because obviously if you're using these Mantis targets, they're smaller. And so it's kind of distance representation without having to have the longer distances, so that you can do it in a living room, in a hallway, something like that.
One more shot. Okay. Alright, so your score actually increased this time, 74.1. Average time, 0.42.
It's like 8-9% increase. So pretty cool, guys.
So we Here, you try.
It's focused on like the super minute movements.
Overall thoughts. I'm going to start with the cons. Trigger and reset felt a little sticky when we first removed it from the box, but it seemed like it broke in much better after using it for a bit. Charts and graphs, they were a little bit confusing to understand. It'll take some time and practice to fully figure it out. While adjusting the laser to my optic, if I adjusted the elevation too high, it had some light bleed. Luckily, I was able to get it close enough to use for the distance we were at. And now for the pros. It's definitely got some great drills to help refine your aim with the rifle. We love the safety features that it provided, being that you're replacing your whole bolt carrier system with the Blackbeard X. It helps to ensure that you're not having accidental discharges. It's easy to set up with an innovative design. The ability for follow-up shots is definitely a plus, and we absolutely loved it when pairing to Laser Academy, especially doing transition drills from rifle to pistol.